What's up, guys? Warlug here. Welcome back to the channel, guys. We're literally 12 hours away from the launch of Season 3 of Diablo, and it really sucks, man. I'm going to be at work, so I'm not going to be able to play for about 6 hours or so after launch. But like we do every season, I wanted to bring you guys a leveling guide for the new season, just so you guys could knock it out if you guys have any questions or you have any concerns and you're really trying to level up fast this season, which is going to be extremely easy to do. We're going to kind of go over everything that I have here and just kind of break kind of break some stuff down and just my thoughts and just how I did it, not only from season 2 but along in season 1, and now we have one for season 3. So I'm just going to kind of take you through these things. There's going to be a really good way to do this, which is on the left side, and then there's a less resource but faster way to do it. And we're going to kind of just talk about these things together as a whole. So when it comes to leveling in Diablo 4, it is very, very fast. You can see that we have a 40% increased EXP. This is from last season, and that has not changed. So I'm going to go over my strategy. At least this is what I did previous season. I'm just kind of adapting it to season 3. So when you first start your character, you're definitely going to want to go to tier 2. You can do tier 1 if you feel like it's going to be too hard for you to do. I would definitely strongly consider you guys do tier 2. It's just going to be much better. You're going to get more resources, more XP, all that shebang. So when you first start in, you're going to claim your Renown, okay? So if you guys don't remember how to do that, you're going to go to tab, you're going to hit W, and you're going to see all your Renown. You should have your first couple ticks here, and you're just going to claim it for the extra skill points. You should already have them. It's going to give you, it's going to give you 10 free skill points just to start off right off the bat, which should be really, really strong. You'll be able to take a couple of your core skill here, or your basic skill, and then go into your core skill and maybe 1 or 2 of your defensive skills if you're really just trying to shave some points off. So you're going to do that so that way your character is super, super strong right off the bat. And then the most important thing here, and this is kind of a mistake that we didn't do last season, is doing the complete construct quest line. The season of the construct, do it all the way until you unlock your pets and runes, okay? The runes are going to be the items that you're going to be able to put in, kind of like your skill gems and support gems like PoE. You're going to be able to do that, so unlock your pet and unlock the runes. This is required, okay? The seasonal quest lines through Diablo 4's history, these things aren't very long. It shouldn't take you very long, but I would strongly consider go do this. You need to unlock the pet. This is going to be a huge buff to you, especially early on in the season. You're going to be super strong, so do it until you at least unlock the pet and ruins. I would still say just finish it just to do it, but you're going to unlock the pets and runes. Next, you're going to farm overworld seasonal construct events, okay? Now what this means is that just like we had in season 2 here, how we have the vampiric or what I call vamp tides, you're going to go in here and just farm these, okay? There's going to be similar ones for the season of construct. They're going to be all over sanctuary, and you're going to be able to do these non-stop, okay? This is going to be a very, very, very strong way to power level your character. But more importantly, the whole reason that we're doing it this way is because you're going to be getting a lot more resources. Not only just your normal resources that you would need for the overworld and just all this normal stuff, but you're going to be getting a lot of seasonal resources that you need to help power your pet and just do the seasonal content, right? So you're going to want to do those. Now on top of that, you're going to be looking for the clusters here, okay? We want to be doing these clusters for Tree of Whispers. You want to go do Tree of Whispers. This is going to give you some of the most XP from all the turn-ins. Remember, they buffed it from season 2, so you're going to get a lot of EXP from these turn-ins. The fastest way to do that is to do the dungeons that are located with the little red symbol over the top, because they give you 5 grim favors, okay? It's going to show you all the ones, 1 grim favor, 1 grim favor, 3 grim favors. So you're going to be able to do these. Now, because we don't know exactly how it's going to look, I'm assuming that with the spires and all those things that are coming with the season of contract, you're going to be able to do, you know, some grim favor, some Tree Whisper quests alongside of those, and it's just going to maximize your rewards. And remember, when you do Tree Whisper turn-ins, you're not only getting the XP, you're getting items, and you're getting dust, well, once you get to level 3 or world tier 3, but you're getting overall just normal seasonal or normal in-game resources. You're getting this stuff just from the turn-ins, so I'd strongly consider doing that when you first get going tomorrow for season 3. Then when you hit 15, go do your quest line, your class quest line, whatever it is. You know, go get your enchantment, go get your boons, whatever they are. Except Necro, that doesn't start till 25, but as soon as you hit 25, go do that for the Necro if you are playing Necro. I don't imagine a lot of people are playing Necro this season. They just didn't get a whole lot this season. Kind of sucks. After that, like I said, go do Tree of Whispers, prioritize the dungeons. Now, you're going to do Tree of Whispers in the overworld content, which includes the legions, until you're level 45. Okay, 45 is the earliest I say to do all this, because that's when you're going to want to do the capstone to go to world tier 3. Okay, don't do it any earlier than 45 unless you feel super comfortable. There's sometimes people can do it at 42, 40. If you got like an insane build or you got some additional powers that just kind of dropped and you got lucky, you could do it earlier, by all means do that, but I would strongly suggest not to do it any earlier than 45, especially if you're in a group. Okay, once you get done with the capstone, you go to world tier 3. What you're going to be doing is getting any aspects for your build. Okay, what this means is that when you go onto your map here, you're going to go into some of these dungeons, and you're going to want to do the dungeons that are going to give you a power, like Aspect of Torment. Not that you would need this right away, but for whatever your build is, you want to go get these aspect powers to help just give you a big boost going into world tier 3. You're going to start getting a lot of gear, which is going to be all your weapons and normal gear. Your amulet and rings aren't going to change so much, so this is why we're going to want a lot of our class powers, if you will. You want to go do these dungeons as soon as you can, just so you get a huge power spike when you're going into world tier 3. Now, after getting your aspects, Hell Tides. They have been insanely buffed, and on top of that, you're going to get a lot of leg drops as well as Grigor parts. Being able to go find Grigor, which will give you parts to the eggs to go farm, the shards, to go farm Duriel later on in World Tier 4, okay? So definitely go fight. Go do Hell Tides. They're going to be up 24/7 now with a 5-minute rest each hour. This is going to give you a lot of strong items. Even if you're not just doing the items to go fight Grigor, you could just save them, but all the chests that you're going to be able to open every single hour is going to give you an insane amount of Legos. Repeat Tree of Whispers, like I said, guys, plus Legions. This is going to help give you Varshan parts, which is going to be huge, again, to go farm Duriel. And then world bosses unlock in World Tier 3. So make sure, I mean, really you could do them not in World Tier 3. You can do them in the earlier World Tiers, but World Tier 3 bosses are going to be nice because of the increased item power ratings that they gave to the world boss drops. This is strongly based on what level your character is, but I would definitely do world bosses whenever they're up, not only for the 0 parts, but for the item power drops. You're going to do this all the way into your level 75. About 70, roughly 70, and then you can go do the capstone into World Tier 4. Once you get into World Tier 4, you're going to be doing Hell Tides, Nightmare Dungeons, and Beast in the Ice. Okay, Nightmare Dungeons are going to be your most consistent form of EXP this season. I talked about it in the new update video that I just dropped earlier, where, Champion's Demise is back, so you're going to be able to farm that like crazy as a Nightmare Dungeon. But more importantly, Beast in the Ice. When you're able to do this dungeon or Nightmare Dungeon with Beast in the Ice, he drops level 925 items. So go farm him. He's only level 85. This is going to be a huge boost, okay? Now, the biggest reason, again, that I'm giving you this kind of just rundown, this is just how I'm going to do things, is, like I said previously, you're going to get a lot of resources. The resources are the most important part. It's going to make your life so much easier when you're getting into World Tier 3 and World Tier 4. Okay, they did nerf a few of the items that you get, or the resources. So they kind of nerfed a little bit of the prisms. They don't drop as often now. And it's still really, really hard to get veiled crystals. This is probably the most sought after resource when you're going through the game. They did buff Forgotten Souls, which is great. But veiled crystals, I really wish they would change it to no matter what, when you salvage an ancestral item, that you get one. One per would just be awesome. It would just make things so much easier. But this resource is going to be highly sought after. So when you get into World Tier 3 and World Tier 4, I definitely suggest that you do this strategy so you have a lot of those resources. So when you start imprinting, you start finding all these legendaries and you're extracting and then imprinting again, it's going to eat up a lot of resources. So that's why I suggest doing it this way. Now we have the less fun way, which is why it's only 3 lines, but that is going to be farm domain tunnels, the first area only. You will do this until you get to capstone for World Tier 3, and then you will continue to do this until you get to capstone for World Tier 4. Okay, it is very less resource. You're not going to get a lot of resource. You are going to get gold, and you're going to only get the resource that you get from picking up items in there, because the whole process for this is going to go over into Act 1, or excuse me, Act 2. Domain tunnels is right here. All you're going to do is farm the first area only. That is it. That is the only thing you're going to do in the tunnel. Now, I will say, it is going to give you a crap ton of XP. I'm going to show you guys how kind of the first section looks, because it is super strong. There's so many monsters in here, so many packs of monsters to fight in here. You're just going to get a lot of not only just loot, but just tons and tons of XP. It is one of the strongest strategies that we've had in the game from the get-go, where you just farm the dungeon over and over and over again. You're just going to come in here, you're going to do the first area. It's going to be no problem. You're not going to go through the dungeon all the way, and you're not going to finish the dungeon, okay? You just want to kill all these packs of mobs, because there's just so many packs. See? So many elites. There's just so many here. So many. It makes it super easy. You can get so much XP through here. Okay. So that's what you're going to do. Then you're just going to pull up your... Maybe don't hit Y. Hold on. Then you're going to hit E and just hold and leave dungeon. You're just going to go to the start of the dungeon. You're just going to reset and do it all over again. Okay, this is super easy to do. You're going to farm tons of XP. You're going to get gold. And you're going to get items from the stuff that they drop. Come in here, Q, reset dungeon. Boom, we go back in and do it all over again. Okay, I definitely don't suggest doing that. If you're a super tryhard, then by all means you want to get to level, 100 or at least 70 into World Tier 4 as fast as you possibly can. That is the fastest way to do it. However, you're really going to be lacking all the resources from doing it this way. So guys, that's my leveling strategy, my leveling guide. That's what I'm doing for tomorrow when I get off work to farm Diablo 4 Season 3. So make sure to like the video, comment down below. Let me know what you guys think about this, and let me know what you're playing. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications. And as always, stay gaming. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.